Welcome to Learning in Limestone. Our goal, success for all.
Today, over 200 students have gathered for a financial literacy symposium. Let's see how students as young as 10 and 11 are learning how to spend their money. So, Chad, tell me a little bit about how St. Lawrence College and KCVI developed a financial literacy symposium.
All right, well, this all started actually last year when the DECA students from KCVI ran a similar program at their school. This year we decided to kind of bump it up a notch and do something a little bit different. We had a lot of support from the Kingston Financial Literacy Partnership. So they brought us all together and we ended up getting this great space from the Boys and Girls Club. And it all came together really simply, actually. As soon as we had everyone at the table, everyone had great ideas, and it happened in an instant.
That's amazing. Now, tell me, what exactly is financial literacy?
So basically, it's money. You need to understand money, know how it works, but more importantly, how money can work for you. You know, everyone knows they have to pay bills and sometimes it's a hassle, but we all like to make the most out of our money. So having an understanding of financial literacy gives you the ability to do that.
Oh, of course. And why did you guys decide on grade 7 and 8 students for this program?
We chose grade 7 and 8 students because they're a younger audience, and getting the knowledge to them early is really crucial so they have a good platform to build on for the future.
Excellent. And as a St. Lawrence College student, what does this whole program mean for you?
So it's excellent for me. It's more of a passion. I am an accounting student, but this was really brought to me as a great opportunity, and I'd like to give back to the community.
Jane, obviously dollar cents is a super important concept. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, one of the things that we have to address is that we do live in a materialistic world. So we need to buy things. Everything revolves, honestly, around money. Another truth that we have to face is that kids and young students are becoming increasingly financially independent. So they are making their own money, whether it be allowance, a part-time job, anything like that. And so it's important that they know how to manage their money so that they can spend it effectively. They have to know how to handle financial situations so that they don't make mistakes that will they'll have to pay for in the future. Yeah, they have to know how to handle financial risk.
Of course. And so what's going on here today to teach the students that?
We have a variety of activities for students to basically circulate around and learn. So anything from analyzing wants versus needs, knowing how to buy food on a budget. So if you're given $1,000 for a month, how can you handle that? Where are you going to spend your money on? And we've really tried to create a dynamic, interactive day for everyone to hopefully take away a little something about how they can learn to handle their money.
Yeah. Excellent. And as a KCVI student, why do you think it's important for the DECA team to be a part of the symposium?
Oh, definitely. Well, DECA is a high school club, so all the students are in grades 9 to 12. And today we're speaking with students in grades 7 and 8. And I think it's really important that we do interact with these younger students because it creates a better dynamic, I think, because we're kids talking to kids. And they see that these are people who know, or these are students who know how to handle their money and who have learned over the years that you should save and you should put money into a bank account and you shouldn't go out and splurge. Hopefully they'll be able to take a little something away from that because I am a student talking to another student.
Of course,
right?
and that has such an impact, students teaching students teaching students.
Exactly.
So Sadie, why don't you tell me what you think the most important thing you learned today was?
I think the most important thing I learned was probably setting goals, because goals is like your whole life and you have to really work hard to achieve them. And sometimes it gets too hard, you have to give up. But yeah, I think they've definitely taught us how to stick with your goals and achieve them successfully.
So Sadie, tell me why you might put your money aside.
Because I have to go to school, I have to do all these things in the future, and that's a lot of money. So I have to save up throughout my whole life to be able to actually successfully achieve those things, which is, gives me a future, gives me a job, gives me all these things. So yeah, I think.
Yeah, well, those are all good reasons. So Sadie, have you picked up any tips or tricks while you've been here today?
So for the what I want versus need one, I think first I thought that for like internet and computers was a want, like you didn't necessarily need that, but I learned that you do need it, like for job applications and for school, you need a computer or internet or even phones. Like I thought phones was a want, but yeah, I learned to need now.
As we become more dependent,
Yeah, exactly.
It's become more necessary.
Yeah, and we're going to be needing it a lot more in the future too, like as technology grows and grows, and gets more reliable for things. So yeah.
Yeah, that's an important lesson.
Yeah.
Having the skills to make smart business decisions is an important part in our everyday lives. Partnerships like these between students and financial advisors are going to give our students the skills they need to become well-rounded adults. Now that's a sound investment.
Learning in Limestone is brought to you by the Limestone District School Board.